Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Democratic Data and I am the Tatria. I would first of all like to thank all my viewers for their support and I hope I would keep on developing new content. Let's quickly jump into today's video.
So, today's video is focused on India's challenges and opportunities in the next 5 years. And given that a new government is all set to sworn in later in the day. So, before going into the challenges and the opportunities for India in the next 5 years, I would quickly recap the results of the latest Lok Sabha elections just for providing the context. The last week has been the most exciting week as far as Indian election results are concerned, with a nail biting finish leading up to the final tally. Eventually, the BJP led NDA has been able to achieve the majority of 293 seats, while the Congress led India Alliance acquired 232 seats. The two major parties, the BJP, won 240 seats and the Congress 99 seats.
So the new government is all set to start operating and let's see how India performs in the next 5 years. We'll start off with the key challenges. When it comes to challenges, India has multifaceted problems, starting from agrarian crisis and climate change impacts to the complexities of democratic governance in a multi-party landscape.
The vast and diverse challenges faced by India cannot be fully encapsulated in a single video as they span across social, economic, political, and environmental dimensions. So, in this video, I would prioritize three major challenges which the government needs to address head on. So, starting off with climate change. And climate change, as we know, is real. India finds itself as the world's third largest emitter, responsible for 6.67% of global emissions. This makes India also rank 92nd out of 198 countries in electricity generation through renewables, although India's global rank in solar production is at number 4. India also has a target to achieve net zero emissions by 2070. Let's see some of the consequences of a 2.5 degree centigrade temperature rise. So first of all, it could lead to melting glaciers, water crisis, and increased political tensions, particularly affecting the Indus and Brahmaputra deltas. Cities like Kolkata and Mumbai are at high risk from rising sea levels and riverine flooding, which in the long run could also lead to water contamination and outbreaks of diseases such as diarrhea and cholera. Long term drying of river beds impact hydropower plants, resulting in flash floods and landslides. Additionally, it's also seen like increased temperatures could also threaten crop yields resulting from seasonal water scarcity. This could actually increase our food grain import by almost 2 times by 2050. So, achieving this ambitious goal of net zero, which is zero carbon emissions, by 2070 will require comprehensive policy reforms, substantial investment in green technologies, and international cooperation to share knowledge and resources. The next crisis that we would like to focus on is our agrarian crisis. And it is clear that India's agricultural sector is facing a multitude of challenges. The statistics from NCRB paint a grim picture with 30 farmer suicides per day in the last year, highlighting extreme distress within the farming community. The issues of insurmountable debt and uncertainty in the minimum support price are underscored alongside the pressures of agricultural liberalization. The environmental factors contributing to the crisis are also evident with rapid climate change and environmental degradation. This is considered to be one of the reasons for the agricultural growth rate to be at a 7-year low in the financial year of 2024 at 1.8%. This has also resulted in the overall drop in contribution to GDP by 0.8% with respect to financial year 2020 to 2021 in the financial year of FY22 to 2023. Apart from this, the different kinds of situations that we can see, farmers themselves have extreme rates of cancer due to exposure of high levels of pesticide. So what I feel like India should adopt a holistic approach that includes ensuring fair minimum support prices for crops to alleviate financial pressures on farmers. There should be a focus on sustainable agricultural practices to mitigate the effects of climate change and environmental degradation. Additionally, improving access to credit and healthcare, particularly for issues related to pesticide exposure, is crucial. Water conservation initiatives are essential to combat groundwater depletion. By taking these steps, I feel India can create a more resilient agricultural sector, which is the backbone of our economy. So, the next challenge which India faces, and it's also one of a concern, is unemployment. So, the graph out here shows the unemployment rate from 2008 to 2024. And even if we treat 2020 as an outlier when the COVID 19 lockdown was in place, the Q1 2024 unemployment rate is still 1.2% higher than the average from 2008 to 2019. Also, if we see that the unemployment in the youth in the age group of 20 to 24 and 25 to 29 has also grown by 1% in the Q4 of 2023. It has also been seen like there has been a sudden surge of almost 65 million workers in the agricultural and allied sectors from 2020 to 2022, which is a reversal of a 20-year trend. To effectively solve the unemployment issue in the next 5 years, India can leverage its demographic dividend and focus on comprehensive labor market reforms. This includes skill development programs for one of the world's largest workforces, fostering rapid industrialization, and promoting capital formation in agriculture to generate employment through direct and multiplier effects.
So these were the three challenges which I feel the new NDA government has to focus on a firm footing. On the flip side, India has a plethora of advantages and opportunities to count on as well. India's economic growth story has been admired and reveled the world over. With rapid urbanization and the world's largest young workforce, India has the potential to scale new heights.
So, for the remaining part of the video, I would like to focus on the positive aspects of our surging economy and certain levers which can propel it. So, India has the potential of becoming the world's third largest economy in the next 5 years, and this is one of the reports of the World Economic Forum. If we look at the bar chart on the right hand side, among the top 10 largest economies in the world, India's progress has been at a staggering rate of 83% from 2014 to 2023. Also, just before the elections drew to a close, India recorded a bumper economic growth with an average growth of 8% in last 3 quarters. Among the various sectors, the manufacturing sector saw an 11.6% growth in the December quarter of 2023. This was further facilitated by the investment growth of more than 10% in consecutive quarters. And last but not the least, there was a 9% growth in the construction sector. So, as we can see, India is well poised to become the world's third largest economy. But we may have to make sure that we get in the next 5 years. For that, we need to adopt new cutting edge technologies in our governance models and at the same time have a resilient farming sector which can boost our economy and be its backbone. So, when we talk about our economy, one of the key areas is manufacturing. And in manufacturing, semiconductor is one such landscape that India should be focusing on. So, I would first introduce with some key numbers. As of now, India is almost 5% of the total demand of semiconductor chips, and it is expected that by the end of 2026, this demand is going to reach 10%. Also, the global talent in semiconductor chip design, India has almost 20% of that workforce. Also, even though India has started off pretty slow in terms of semiconductor projects, the government, along with some private partners, has started three mega projects which are at a worth of $20 billion. So, what are the areas in which semiconductor can help India grow and make it a stronger economy? So first of all, I would say technological autonomy is one of the key benefits. By developing its own semiconductor industry, India can reduce its dependence on foreign chips and components, which is crucial for national security and economic independence. This autonomy allows India to design and manufacture semiconductor chips tailored to its specific needs and fostering innovation within the country. At the same time, India can exercise global influence by becoming a key player in the semiconductor market. It can exercise more influence over global supply chains and standards. This also helps it to increase its bargaining power in international trade and diplomacy, as well as the ability to shape the future direction of technology. Cybersecurity is a concern for most governments across the world, and a robust semiconductor in house industry is fundamental to it. By controlling the supply chain of critical components, India can ensure that its digital infrastructure is built on secure and trusted hardware, reducing the risk of cyber espionage and sabotage. Also, the semiconductor industry helps to boost the digital transformation across various government services. As we know, semiconductors are the building blocks of digital technologies. With a strong semiconductor base, India can accelerate the digital transformation of government services, making them more efficient and accessible to citizens. At the same time, the semiconductor industry would be providing cheaper digital technology which would can empower millions of Indians. The local production of semiconductors can lead to a reduction in costs for digital devices and services, and this can enable wider access to technology for millions of Indians, bridging the digital divide and empowering individuals and businesses across the country. So, when we talk about the semiconductor industry, its wide use is mostly in cutting edge artificial technology. And I feel this is the age of artificial intelligence which India has to grasp. So I will start off again with some key numbers. So the projected AI market of India is expected to reach $17 billion by the end of 2027. If India takes proper measures in adopting artificial intelligence, it has the potential to boost India's GDP by $1 trillion at the end of 2035. Also, India has the world's second largest talent base in terms of artificial intelligence technology. India also showed the world that it could build its own indigenous translator called Bhashini, which is very critical in a multilingual country as India. So, how can actually AI benefit the citizens of India, let's look at certain key areas. So, first of all, it would help us in enhancing better governance across all sectors. So, AI can streamline administrative processes, reduce bureaucratic delays, and improve public service delivery. By analyzing large volumes of data, AI can identify the patterns and insights that can inform policy decisions and government improvements. AI driven systems can also enhance transparency and accountability for automating and monitoring government transactions. The next important aspect is skill development extension to remote areas. AI can personalize learning experiences and provide scalable education solutions. Through AI powered platforms, individuals in remote areas can access quality education and skill development programs tailored to their needs and learning pace. AI can also help in identifying skill gaps and predicting future job market demands, enabling targeted skill development initiatives. On the other hand, AI also has the potential of better weather forecasting and monitoring national natural disasters. AI can improve the accuracy of weather predictions by processing vast data sets more efficiently than traditional methods. It can also enhance the monitoring of natural disasters by providing real time analysis of satellite imagery and environmental sensors, leading to better preparedness and response strategies. AI models, in fact, can also help in predicting crop yields by analyzing weather patterns, soil conditions, and historical crop performance, aiding farmers in making informed decisions. Also, AI has a lot of applications in healthcare facilities, especially when it is in the remote areas. So, with the help of drones, AI can optimize the drone flight paths of delivering medical supplies to remote areas. Drones equipped with AI can navigate challenging terrains and ensure timely delivery of essential healthcare services. It can also assist in diagnosing diseases through image recognition analysis, supporting healthcare professionals in remote locations. Last but not the least, AI can also enhance cybersecurity by detecting and responding to threats in real time. It can analyze network traffic to identify unusual patterns that may indicate a cyber attack. AI powered systems can also help in developing more robust security protocols and automate the process of patching vulnerabilities, thereby strengthening the overall cybersecurity infrastructure.
There are other areas such as indigenous defense manufacturing and space sector in which India is doing wonders. So overall, the picture looks good provided we take key steps to mitigate those key challenges. That's all from me in this video. Please like, share and subscribe. I will be back next weekend with a new video. Till then, goodbye.